Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing the Jaeger-LeCoultre Grande Reverso calendar. Stainless steel with a triple calendar moon phase complication. The watch is large, but on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, if I were to strap it down and size it, it would fit. Now the timepiece is exceptionally broad and it wears the way a Reverso does, like a broad plank across the wrist. The watch is 48.4 millimeters lug to lug, which wouldn't ordinarily denote an extraordinarily large timepiece, but it does wear that way. So try before you buy a Reverso, and of course we offer you a 7-day no questions asked return here at the Watchbox, so you can try before you buy. The timepiece is fairly slim at 10.3 millimeters thick, so given that it's a complication with a rotating case, 10.3 millimeters is extraordinarily thin. It's not broad from 9 to 3. It's broad for a Reverso at 29.9 millimeters, but don't think of this as a 29.9 millimeter diameter watch. It's anything but. The spacing between the lugs, should you wish to accessorize, is a modern and broad 22 millimeters. So if you want a big Reverso for a big wrist, this watch has the strap spacing to match proportion case to strap, and that's not something I could always say about Reversos. Let's get a little bit closer and enjoy some of the details of this timepiece because there are many. First, the strap is drilled very close to the case, so there's no daylight between strap and case. That creates a highly integrated look, but as you can see, it also creates a little bit of flare, or virtual size, as I say, as the strap itself considerably extends the effective size of the case across the wrist. Now the strap is also thickly bolstered at its root. You can see it features a folded edge, actually small rectangular scale alligator leather, something we don't often see. It is a semi-gloss black with a monotone stitch, calfskin on the underside, and you can see it is a JLC factory strap in excellent condition. The buckle is a double deployant. You can see that the double deployant, which I find is a bit friendlier for a small wrist and less likely to pinch than a single fold, is all of high polish, and it offers you some security against droppage while donning or removing at bedside. It's nicely made and it's embossed with a JLC logo. The case is what a Reverso has always been. A little bit of a dichotomy. You have the almost conical profile when viewed end-on with the barrel shape of the flank, and then as you start to rotate the case, you eventually reach an aspect that portrays rectilinear geometries and almost no curvature. There is a striking contrast and tension between the vertical sweep of the dial in the caseband and the horizontal guidron or strakes that run across the case top and bottom. The case is all in high polish with the exception of the guidron themselves, which feature frosted base. The dial is all silvered, and outboard you can see that there is a dimple style surround, and then there is a satin finished, no nonsense Art Deco style hour track with vertically oriented Arabic numerals. You get inboard, you start to see the action. You have the day, you have the month, you have blued broadsword hands, then you have an alpha style hand in a coaxial date and moon phase. All of that powered by the manual wind manufacturer caliber 843, which as you can see is a shaped caliber designed to be used in Reverso watches. Clearly the architecture is based on the Reverso caliber 822, but the 843 features a few distinctions, most notably the use of the complication on the dial side. Otherwise, it's manual wind, 21 joules, it beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it has a power reserve of 45 hours. You can see that it features a lovely cross-hatching surround outboard of the movement, and the screws that are used on the movement are actually fired blue. They are not chemically dyed, they are kiln fired blue. You can see there's a little bit of a machine executed chamfering on the edge of the bridges, as well as a Côte de Genève motif across the bridges of the movement. It's also a traditional center wheel architecture, a little bit of an old school layout descended from pocket watches and one still used in many Reverso calibers. The timepiece features 30-meter water resistance in spite of the fact that the case itself includes over 50 pieces. So the timepiece is broad, it's flat, it's imposing, and if we turn it over you can see it is very much plank-like on its reverse side. This is a watch for a big wrist. If you love the Reverso style, you want the panache of a complication, the practicality of stainless steel, and a timepiece with the dimensions to match your tree trunk forearm, look no farther. The Grande Reverso calendar is for you. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox.